My fellow crypto investors, how you doing, everybody, and welcome. Pretty excited for today, guys. This is a live that I'm gonna tailor it more towards the reasons why the market is down and why I think we need to keep money on the side. And this is a live that I'm gonna be focusing on, of course, the what if, the what will happen, the what's happening right now, right? I'll go and do a lot of technical analysis as we like and discuss about cryptos. But in this one, I want to kind of go to the meat as far as what's going on with the Fed and the emergency meeting. And of course, if you've been outside the news, probably you're not many into news or so, but I've been watching it a lot, and well, we know what's happening with Ukraine and Russia. How will that affect the markets? Well, there's already something going on, so we'll go ahead and have a conversation because, look, whether you like politics, the news or not, or whatever your side is, that's gonna affect the entire economy. So might as well talk about it and at least let this be a shining light for you to do your own research. Welcome, everybody. My name is Oscar Ramos. Blue Collar Jose, starting with the Friday live with a $5
smiley face.
Thank you very much, Oscar. Did you buy the dip? I'm gonna get that in just 1 second. Everybody, welcome aboard. Please go ahead and do a favor, like the video, subscribe, and consider subscribing, right? Turn on those notification bells, and let's get going. So, boom. Today, crypto market is 1.90. So we've been above $2 trillion, and right now it's less than 2 trillion classic crypto. Nothing to be surprised. But so why is this happening, right? Well, let's go ahead and keep talking right now because, I mean, it's just the way that it is. I'm going to go ahead and move it to Bitcoin. We'll put it here to the charts. I'll go back here. There you go. Welcome, Jazz, Cami, Jeep-Huff, Jose, Blue Collar. Thank you, my man. Mommy of the Aka, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. So, to answer your question, Blue, I have not bought the dip yet because I don't think we have seen it so far. That's how I'm going to start. So, what's going on right now, right, to kind of start with the kicker, and now I'll go ahead and do the Shiba Inu, Tectonic, Crocoin, and the rest. So I woke up today, right? Happily, praise the Lord, that happened. Most of us, right? We woke up, and the first thing that I've noticed is the Fed meeting. So what is happening is that the Fed, the CPI, well, with 7.5 inflation, classic, which we got yesterday. So we are seeing thus far that inflation is killing us when it comes to buying gas at the pump, when it comes to going to the grocery shop. I mean, that's just what's taking our money away, right? Which the government should help fix it, and the Federal Reserve. That being said, the Fed decided to hold an extraordinary meeting on Monday, February the 14th. So it's going to happen on Monday, February the 14th. What this meeting is going to entail, everybody, we're going to have a meeting from the Federal Reserve with Jerome Powell, right? They're going to be discussing rates. It seems from what I've heard, from what I've done today, ever since 2015, we haven't seen something like this in a rush emergency meeting. So I was watching some experts earlier today, and they were saying that there's a chance that they might increase the rates right there and there instead of waiting for March. And if that happens, Bitcoin will definitely take a hit, and stocks will take a hit. That is why today in my video about Tectonic, I did not buy anything, and I've told you, hold. If you haven't watched it, I've just summarized it to you right now. There's a lot of volatility coming our way, my friends. A lot of volatility. What do we have on Sunday? The Super Bowl, right? We have the Super Bowl, and some people say it's the crypto bowl. I understand why. Because you're going to have FTX, Coinbase, Bit something, and crypto.com announcing some beautiful ads. And well, don't we like, let me go back here, crypto.com at a nice 54 cents in this most recent rally that we had. That was in between the 10th and the 11th of this month, which is great stuff. Well, crypto.com, it's one that everybody right now I am looking up to. I want it to do very well. I know it's going to do very well. What will the effect of the Super Bowl be for this cryptocurrency? It's yet to be seen. But as a bull myself, I will consider it. I will consider to see the price of crypto.com just kind of move a little bit more than the ordinary. So, guys, not to get too distracted from what I was saying about the Fed, uh, every single time, and I mean, I've been in the markets for the last 2 years, right? The last 2 years, every single time the Federal Reserve speaks or has a meeting or something, there's always this volatility in the market. So, for future times when you're watching the Fed, that's what's going to happen, especially right now. So, that is why I advise you as a non-financial advisor, right? I recommend you to have money on the side. That is reason number one, because the Fed is speaking. There's gonna be a lot of things said. I'm sure Meet Kevin is gonna be broadcasting. I'm sure other YouTubers will be broadcasting. I don't know if I will be broadcasting, but definitely have your phone ready on hand and see how things move on Monday, because we're gonna have the Super Bowl on Sunday, and then the Fed meeting on Monday. So just right there in there, that's a huge bunch of news that's gonna happen for us. Take a look at this one. Emergency Fed meeting called for Monday, causing FUD. Stocks and crypto is reacting bearish. So, yep, it is true. It is true. Every single time we have one of these, I will say it, calls for meetings. Typically, we know when they're going to happen because they have a calendar. But when it's an emergency meeting, I wonder why. Right? But it is what it is. Like I've said, last time it happened was in 2015. Wow. When it comes to the fear and greed index at this time, everybody, fear, we are coming down from the neutral to fear. I mean, we've been in the fear for a long time, so I'm honestly not even scared to see this chart. It is what it is, and I like it, and well, kind of is our new normal. All right, that being said, next, which is, I will say, one of the most important reasons why I'm making this live, it's while financial markets are stuck in uncertainty, the World War III trends on Twitter, Bitcoin simply continues to produce block after block, which means continues to work. Bitcoin continues to rise among everybody, even right now with inflation. As we know, 7.5 inflation since 1982. Best defense against inflation, Bitcoin. Best defense against everything that the markets and the Federal Reserve and the garbage, people who make all those decisions, cryptocurrencies. In this case, my friends, so here it is. First, CPI, Cryptos Are Us. We're all George. We love George, of course. First CPI, now Ukraine, strap on. That's what he's saying 2 hours ago. So what am I talking, everybody? So, I mean, after watching about 4 hours today of news, classic cable news, the only thing, and it's weird because, typically they go for the politics side a lot, but in this case, it's all about Ukraine and Russia. And I'm not going to get into that's happening because that's not what this conversation is about. This conversation is about how will that affect our money. And well, based on the research and common sense, as soon as something gets even more entangled and tangible as far as having some conflict, and according to reports and according to the news, could happen as early as next week that Russia can invade Ukraine if they want to, because they already have thousands of troops already by the border. If you are not aware, every single time there's rumors or some type of like conflict, in this case, I mean, we know that, I mean, the United States has been in like other wars for such a long time, but a world war, people are, like the rumors right now are so huge that until we have some concrete information from other people, that's when we're going to be seeing reactions in the markets. I will say that we're still a couple days or weeks ahead of some major announcements. But I mean, as you know, that is around the corner. My recommendation, I've told my patrons and I've told you guys on today's video, have some money on the side. nobody knows what the future looks like. Nobody knows if that actually is going to be true or just Vladimir Putin just play with us like he always writes the birds and all those crazy animals in Russia. Maybe just a big joke. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not a politician. But what I know is I've never been in this type of situation while investing, right? So I can be completely transparent with you to tell you that I've never been investing during rumors of war, massive scale war, not just the United States and type of country like Iraq or Afghanistan. No, this is NATO and then Russia, which is a major superpower. So, this is very delicate stuff, right? So things are going there's a thin line when it comes to diplomacy. Definitely no one, I believe, wants a war. Nobody wants it. I don't want it. Because that will just create so much struggle, pain, suffering, death, and we don't need that. So I'm going to go ahead and read some of these beautiful comments. They better take their crypto with them. Oscar, what about the crypto ball? Why don't pump anything? Brian, let me go. Actually, that's a good comment. The crypto ball and the Super Bowl shouldn't be the reason why we see a pump in crypto. Pumps in crypto come because, fiercely volume up and excitement for projects and runs and everything, and bull cycles. That's when really it grows. What it could happen is just a pump and a dump quickly. Day trading type of things. So that being said, everybody, I think to wrap up this section of the reasons why the cryptocurrency is down and the reasons why I foresee some unpredicted volatility for the upcoming weeks or days, it's just that we just happen to be in a position where there's geographical and geopolitical conflict that none of us can do anything about it. So we just have to go through it. The good thing, however, is this. If you're just starting, listen to this carefully, please. If you are just starting in crypto or stocks, great, because you're barely starting, you're learning, and if everything goes down the drain and the prices start crashing badly, you're going to be buying at amazing prices, So, that's the way I see it. Definitely, whatever happens, either on Monday, the Fed comes and starts raising interest rates, and then Bitcoin and the stocks and crypto and everything starts crashing massively. And that's a great time to buy, to be honest with you. I'll be buying, right? God willing, by then I'll have more money. Because right now, if you ask me, I've been buying a lot of NFTs. Like you guys know, I've been buying a lot of NFTs, a lot of different things. So my pockets are empty a little bit. So I think it kind of aligns in a good time frame, having money on the side and then waiting. Right now, hold a second, because there's a lot of things coming on Monday and Sunday. I think a lot of us, we expect the prices to rise during the Super Bowl. For what reason? Well, it's just because a lot of us, we know what's going to happen. But then let me remind you, for those who didn't get during 2021 on crypto, what happened with Dogecoin. Remember the SNL show with Elon Musk? Everybody said, like, let's go to $1. What happened? Dogecoin started crashing. So I don't know how the whales are going to play this, right? Because we also have to take into consideration the whales factor, that they can drop everything, because since possible bad things could happen, they can just start selling off without letting anybody know what's going to happen. So a lot of different pieces to get the puzzle right. So these are my thoughts. If you weren't considering this prior this live, well, now these are aware in your radar. So have money on the side and take the opportunity. All right. Boom. There you go. Loving it. Putin and Ukraine don't want to war. Alrighty. Cheers, everybody, and welcome aboard. All right. So, Tectonic and other different cryptocurrencies, everyone, talking about the prices and see what's going on with the price. Don't we like it? Loving it. So let me show you this one, guys. This time Bitcoin, we have 42,000 at 2% down. So from 45,000 to 42. Ethereum from above like 3,500 to 2,900. So nice down. You know what happened today that it was incredible? We had a super weird AMP token pump. So let's go AMP token. We made it. Classic AMP token. If you go through the entire year, it's just about pump and dump, pump and dump, pump and dump. Sad but true. So yeah, we had a pump today with AMP token. It was delicious. When it comes to Crocoin, everyone, we are looking at a 54 cent on this side of the aisle. We are down under the Fibonacci retracement at this time. I'm going to go ahead and get closer. This is better. So there it is. At this time, I'll go ahead and start drawing some beautiful pictures right here. You have a question, post in the chat. It's all yours, everyone, as always. Let's go ahead and get all the way here. So that was February the 10th. This kind of gives you an idea how volatile all these markets are, everybody. So as you're seeing on the screen right now, from the 3rd of February, let me see. Well, it's even lower, actually. It's even lower. That's another Fibonacci retracement that I got from, but on this one, I'm going to delete this one. On this one, we're just down at the, we're still fine. If for some reason the price of Crocoin would decrease, continue decreasing on this one, the smallest, lowest price that we had was here on these levels. So we're looking at this Fibonacci retracement. I'll go ahead and start going to the 1 day and see what's this one. This is a 78%. So I think this is even a better representation of what's going on right now, everybody. Right? So, and this is the same exact case for Bitcoin. Even though we are foreseeing bad news happening with the Fed rates and possible war, conflicts or rumors, if we still continue decreasing, at least we had some nice cushion to be falling back on, because we're not like at 34 cents or Bitcoin is not at around 30,000. We went up very nicely. So we have that insurance policy of some pretty good prices thus far. Okay. So I like that a lot. Even though we stopped the decrease, if you wanted to buy before the pump, before this pump of early February, I think this is a great time for us to have some money on the side for $2 cost average. So I think you kind of find my main message right now when I'm saying having some money on the side is so crucial right now, right? So I wouldn't be buying at all anything in my personal case. I'll be just having some money on the side and possibly buying some good NFTs, because the reality with NFTs is that they don't sleep, and they, in a way, work in a different ecosystem. So you can always start making money with NFTs, and it's beautiful. I love it. I am doing it, and I think it's a great thing. It's a great deal for sure. Shiba Inu, everybody. Where's the Shiba Inu army? Is it here present with us? What you're seeing right now on the screen, guys, it's what I like to call two pumps and then a flat one. So all of this with Shiba Inu, which is another cryptocurrency that we follow a lot, because, all the great news that we had with Shiba Inu, definitely the investors are looking ahead on this one. There's so many tons of opportunities out there, and what I will tell you is Shiba Inu is not the only one right now in that I wanted to grow from a penny type of a crypto standpoint. Having VVS Finance, having Tectonic, those are other ones that I really, really like too, and that are cheap. And even though they have massive trillions of supply, I still think they offer great tons of utility. So for Shiba Inu, these two pumps, nice and manipulated, classic. On this one, guys, as you're seeing, since the 7th. So right now is the 11th. So it's been 4 days and no pumps thus far. Just nice and steady with Shiba Inu. Nice and steady. So at this time, Shiba Inu, will it get down this Fibonacci retracement, one before the last? I do agree it will. So what I'm predicting is down price going downside for sure. If we continue having this news that I'm telling you, possibly this coming week, right? You know what will be amazing? Having a Shiba Inu ad during the Super Bowl. If that happens, honestly, the Shiba Inu will it's officially declared the greatest community of all. Hey, Jazz, new sub here. Let's go. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Pump and dump Ethereum. Well, really, DZ? It happens. What do you think about XRP? I think XRP, I own XRP. Not that much, but I own about 700 to 600 XRP coins. I think it is healthy for me to own XRP because at its worst case scenario, it's not gonna decrease by a lot. At its best case scenario, it can completely explode, passing $1 to $2. And XRP is a cryptocurrency that I like to follow a lot when it for AMP token purposes, because XRP does have the same max supply as AMP token, and that proves that AMP token can reach, just by the tokenomics standpoint, can reach passing 10, 20, 50 cents. That is one of the reasons why yours truly continues holding AMP token, right? I like the project. I do agree what Flexa is doing. I think that's massive long term, but from a money standpoint, that I want to make money, I think it's a great idea too. Absolutely. So Shiba Inu right now doing as it should, coming a little bit down. And when it comes to Bitcoin right now, this time $45,000. I mean, not bad. It is the highest it was in February and in the last couple of weeks when it comes to Bitcoin. And as I can tell from here, we got a nice support level that I drew, which it was the last days of January, beginning of February. That was Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now is the cryptocurrency that a lot of people want to see, want to give an opinion, and want to know what's going on. As of this time, we are doing okay, but that consolidation does have an end, and it could be down, as from experience, because I've seen this story repeat over and over again. When we have consolidations for a long period of time, and when I mean long, I mean hours periods of time, it means that we could probably have, there's uncertainty, just to get straight to the point. There's uncertainty. But still, it is what it is. It happens with a massive coming weekend. Man, I think that's going to be amazing. Let's go. All right. When it comes to Tectonic, this is another one, everybody. This is another one. Tectonic. Cheers, by the way. This is a live, everybody, where I want to detail my thoughts and opinions on what's going on in the markets, because I want to make sure that I'm buying at the greatest time possible to make the most money. That's what it is. And guess what? For Tectonic, my friends, I've been talking about Tectonic for a while, but I've never, ever bought right here. Never. Because I knew something down was probably going to happen, right? So that is what I'm waiting for. Oh, yes. And I think we're starting to see a little bit of that solid, nice trend line that I mentioned in today's video with Tectonic. I'm waiting for consolidation, like practically what is happening with Bitcoin and Crowcoin right now. That's what I'm waiting for. And as soon as I have that, that's when I'm going to start, which I already have some money allocated for Tectonic, which I do want more. At this time, I only have millions, and some of you are completely beating me, which is not acceptable. I want billions too. I want billions of Tectonics too, right? Billions of Tectonic, VVS Finance. I think that is those are great ideas. VVS Finance, Tectonic, everybody, cryptocurrencies that are so new. Wouldn't be asking anything from them except to stake it. That's what I'll tell you. That most of the value proposition is gonna come from these cryptocurrencies. What I'll do is, which is exactly what I made today earlier in the live. Let me go ahead and see. I'll do the 1 day. Here it is. let's see. Here it is. So over the last 2.5 weeks, we're seeing this thus far. Boom, there it is. From the bottom to the top. The only place that I'm seeing for right now for this cryptocurrency is at this level, right about here, and at this level, right about here. These are the two, I will call it supports or price points that I'll be looking for with Tectonic, and you definitely don't want to miss when it comes to I'm gonna change these beauties. There you go. There you go. So these two. The reason why is because we have 3 confirmations in this case, 1, 2, 3 at this level. And at this level right now, we have a couple of confirmations of the price right now, where we see people buying and selling consistently. At this point, the price of Tectonic can easily dump on us all the way down to this level, which is a 50% retracement. Understand that. It is great when we have the price run all the way up. Definitely what I told you back in the day is to cash out. I made sure to be very clear when I said cash out. And some of you guys made it, and kudos to all of you for cashing out. Another lesson I think for new people, for new investors, is just to know to whether you are trying to do some trading with your portfolio or some investing long term, which at this point I already have my investing portfolio ready, and it's just there, just passively earning me some nice delicious income, but with my trading also looking for this type of swings, because you detect this brief pause and then correction, so it continues going. You start buying some good ones right here, maybe $1 billion, that will set you off around $500 or so. Then you sell. You don't need to wait for the top, but you sell and you repeat the process and you repeat the process. And I mean, it's like you're making almost daily profits on this one, almost daily profits, right? So you don't necessarily need to wait for 5 years, 4 years on Tectonic or on VVS Finance to make money on this one. That's another conversation that you have to realize on your own, that it just kind of depends what you're looking for cryptocurrencies. If you're looking for something that just to throw money in and then don't worry about it because you are very busy, I do have patrons, I have clients, I have people that are extremely busy, that they have no time to check the graphs. And you are like, but wait, it doesn't take that long, and you can easily kind of detect some price points. Not because people are working, people are busy, people don't have the time. And I agree with that, right? So sometimes taking a few minutes or hours even to understand what's happening in the charts, it's not possible for some people, and I understand that. So in that case, I think investing will be the best plan for you. But if you have the time of the world to spend in front of the computer, try some trading, learn with a little money, $100. If you lose the $100, doesn't matter. You are learning a lot, especially with these cryptos that you literally can buy just $5 and you're still going to have a lot of coins and you're going to feel super rich. You guys are getting it? So go ahead and smash the like button, everybody, and consider subscribing. Oscar Ramos is live. We talked about the reasons why the stock market, the crypto market is down. Well, most of the crypto market, why it's happening is the Fed emergency meeting on Monday. It's going to happen. Possibly increasing interest rates, classic, and that will affect stocks and crypto, and we're gonna see that happen. And I'm gonna be so excited because, like I mentioned, I have money on the side ready to bim buy low. Always buy red, always buy red. And for some reason it's itchy. Always, everybody, highly recommended if you're trying trading when it's coming down. Even though it might seem that it can continue coming down, but you really want to get in, always try to see that the price is coming down to buy in. Because if you're planning to earn it later on, then it's going to help you. Welcome, Power. Glad to have you. Welcome aboard. Does that make sense? So hope it does make sense, because it really clearly is an amazing science. as understanding how nobody knows what's going to happen in the future. But what we know is that with these cryptocurrencies, risk is their last name, and opportunity to make money it's their other last name. So we can always make delicious money with these little pieces. But especially with Tectonic and, for example, VVS Finance, a lot of the people, right, we prefer to stake them, or just use liquidity pools in this case. And I've seen a lot of people making a lot of money. So, yeah, really, really like it. Actually, fam, I want to make a poll right now. Let's see. What do you prefer? Staking or yield farming? Yield farming, which is liquidity pools. Bam. Let me add another one. Why not? Staking, your farming. I'll add yeah, those two. That's fine. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Wait, how do I? There you go. Bam. Staking, yield farming is up. Paul, cool. Buddy, thank you very much for your kind support and welcome aboard. What's the poll? Oh, there it is. Staking, yield farming. I'm gonna vote, and I'm gonna tell you right in front of you because I think you can even. I mean, you've seen it before, guys. What I do with my crypto, I do personally a lot of staking. So I'll do staking. Oh wow, 100% staking. Why? Let me explain. I think this is a great conversation. The difference between staking and yield farming. I'm gonna use VVS Finance for this example because I think it kind of gets to the point very, very quickly. Mine is the staking portion of VVS Finance, right? Where you just buy the crypto, enable it, charges a couple of crores in fees, and then you start staking. And basically, you literally, like it says, where is it? Stake and forget. Just stake it, just put it there, sitting down long term and forget it. When it comes to farming, I mean, do also just leave it there and forget it. However, you're now buying either 50-50 of the liquidity pool contract. For example, buying $100 of Ethereum and $100 of Crow, and then you, with that money, merge them to earn liquidity pool tokens, and then that allows you to have that percentage APR. When you are trying to unstake from them, which I haven't done yet, I am earning on this one 128% on Crow and VVS Finance. I've never done the unstaking process on this one. It is going to happen later on, but as you know, I don't really have too much money on this unstaking because on this liquidity pool, because I always prefer to go mining. I think it's much more simpler and I like it in a way. Take a look at this. On Tonic, I'm making already the same amount of VVS Finance, with the difference that you can clearly see here, the difference how VVS Finance is much more expensive than Tonic. I have more Tonic now, but I have more money, which translates to more money on VVS Finance, which is at $110 at 127. Now, the beautiful thing on this one, everybody, is that as soon as the price of Tonic rises, that API rises to, where is it? Here. That APR rises too. So I'm extremely, extremely excited for it. And I think that will be amazing for long-term purposes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. Who is it? Brian.
Is it possible that Crypto.com will launch the US exchange in the Super Bowl?
The US exchange. Okay, so you're referring to something like Binance.us, right? I don't know. I don't know. Currently Crypto.com, the one we use, that's the one used by a lot of, nationalities, because that is not just to give you an idea, I needed to do my bank account transfer to use the fiat wallet. So I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, Brian. Mexican pesos. Love it. Gracias, amigo. Thank you, guys. Crypto is also down because of the tensions between Russia and Ukraine. That is exactly what we've been saying. Welcome, you just arrived. I love it. Everybody go ahead and smash the like button, consider subscribing, and do not forget to get your physical, awesome, beautiful coins. Where's the Shiba Army here? Bam! There it is. It's the first link down in the description, everybody. These are thick and beautiful. Let's say you don't like Shiba Inu, which is kind of weird. Bam! We got some Cardano ADA, which they look so pretty. And for those fancy people, I got a nice case of a Bitcoin right here. So if you cannot afford a Bitcoin like me, because we're still working our way up, you might want to get one physical and gift it to someone. First link in the description down below, get your physical coins. All right. That being said, and actually, I am going to take this time to also explain a couple of new things and news for you guys. Cheers. You know, when we talk, we need some good water, guys. We need some good water. They are nice coins, of course. Shiba Microsoft news. Oh, really? So, Ukrainians are using Bitcoin to crowdfund Russian war, says blockchain analyst. Oh yeah, cryptocurrencies definitely are gonna take a part or be involved in these tensions, right? As we know how flexible and amazing they are, definitely seeing them used. And I believe they were also used for the Canadian truckers, the tensions and issues right now with Canada and all that good stuff. It's just more issues that are happening right now in the world, everybody, which we don't need, but welcome to the world 101, right? And this is the question asked, what effect will cryptocurrencies have if we end up being at a war with a rise or with a fall? And I found this answer a little bit interesting from a business analyst at Deloitte. And basically, this person is saying when you're at war, the economy takes a massive hit, right? So I think this is kind of common sense. If actually there's a war that involves NATO, Russia, and Ukraine, and I mean, it's going to be massive and ugly, it will have global ramifications. And my recommendation will be, I think from all the different experts is to have some money like cash on hand. That's what I've heard when in times of war. Now, I'm not saying, of course, and who am I to say something about this topic, but I'm just giving my opinions here, right? Don't really think that Russia and the United States and the world do want this type of conflict, because it makes no sense to have this type of conflict, knowing that right now we have the Winter Olympics happening in China. And if you watch cable news, they say probably like Russia's gonna wait till the Winter Olympics is over to start, continuing these issues. No, it goes underway, and according to cable news, it might happen sooner than later. So I know, it is what it is. When you are part of this revolution of cryptocurrencies, we need to take into consideration so many different things and so many different reasons. And I like that. I personally find that super interesting, because I'm a person that likes cable news. I'm a person that likes new knowledge. I'm someone who is hungry for good, awesome knowledge, relevant knowledge that is going to help me to become a better person and grow as a professional, and better yet, make money. So I have to be aware of what's going on and what is the effect that is going to, how it's going to alter my investments. And that is why we need to keep money on the side for this weekend and this upcoming week. That's going to be amazing. Mouse 1W, Diamond Hands, of course, there will be no war. I actually do agree with you. I think it's probably just talk. Classic people, right? Classic people. So this is what we're seeing thus far on the charts. And we have Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, Crocoin. I'm going to go back here to Crocoin right now. It is what it is, and I like it. Even though we are in the 40s back again, I'm still, DeFi staking. I'm still DeFi staking, and we're not going to be leaving that chart, because I think we're going to continue later on. And I'm happy. I'm happy that got my position already set. You probably already know a great position for Crocoin, which I made the how much to become a Crowcoin millionaire, which is a video that did very well. And I think, having that amount of money, right? It is insane. Thousands upon thousands of dollars to buy right now to become a Crowcoin millionaire. I believe for Crowcoin, I'm not attempting to become a millionaire since that's a lot of money. But what I think is I'm going to become very wealthy, and you too, with other cryptocurrencies that are at a much cheaper value and can have more moon potential, right? For example, XRP, AM token, and VVS Finance, Tectonic, and other different ones that we can have a nice push to the top. But we have to remember that we need to sell, because if not, it ain't gonna happen. That's pretty much it, and that I will tell you guys. Go back here. And that is important news when it comes to this one, because I like it. We're gonna have nice, very incredible things going on happening this coming week, and I'm super excited. Obviously, I'm not looking for any news when it comes to Ukraine and Russia, but I'll tell you that as soon as we start hearing something from that end, it will affect. I was checking oil prices at $93 per barrel, $3 or so here in Texas. And as soon as something like that starts happening, oil prices are going to increase. Stocks in the defense sector are going to increase in price, and a lot of people will start buying it because you will make a lot of money. So, it will be a ripple effect in the entire economy. I'll be amazing. AMP looks like a great buy. AMP token, baby. Do not forget about AMP token, right? So, to wrap up with Tectonic, everybody, because I love to have some amazing discussions. So this is what we're looking right now. Been talking about Tectonic for the last couple of weeks, the last couple of days. And well, I have a lot of people excited in the comments. I see the fire in a lot of people's eyes to become really wealthy on this one. The only thing I'm going to share with you guys that I think is very important, lower your expectations right now. What do I mean? Do not believe that Tectonic will be the cryptocurrency that will set you free tomorrow. What's going to happen is that it will be one of those that will add up to the main pie of cryptos that actually takes your portfolio to financial freedom. Because if you start just putting your eyes on one, then you're going to be neglecting some other great opportunities that are just probably not as sexy right now, but later on can have much more explosion. Got it? If you don't have money invested in Cardano or like Solana or like Avalanche or Terra Luna or Bitcoin or Ethereum or Polkadot, because you're looking for these moonshots ones that can have that explosion later on, I will highly recommend suggestion. You can do it or cannot do it, but I highly recommend you having a nice long-term strong portfolio. Call it your blue chip crypto portfolio, long-term, that you buy it, stake it, and forget it. Literally. If you had $4,000 right now, what would I do? I'll go to the top 10 on CoinMarketCap, and I see Bitcoin, Ethereum. Forget all the stable coins, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Solana, Avalanche, Terra Luna, Dogecoin, and let's go all the way to Polygon, Shiba Inu, Crowcoin, algorand. I'll start buying out of all of them that are not stable coins. I'll start buying, and I'll put out of my entire 100% portfolio, assuming that you have, let's say, 40, 30, 20% in crypto. Out of that 20% in crypto, split it in half. And then half goes to that long-term portfolio, and then the other half goes to play money. Do whatever you want. If you want to put everything in Tectonic, do that. At the end, it's up to you. And you do what's best for you, right? You do what's best for you, because that is the reason why you're here, to kind of have some ideas. And then at the end of the day, maybe your situation, definitely your situation is different than mine, but that's what I did. right now, yours truly, and let me share this with you, which all my patrons, by the way, know, all my YouTube members know. If you want to join this exclusive community that I on the daily, we have amazing conversation about NFTs, metaverse, stocks, news, and everything. Go ahead and join the first link on the top of the chat right now. Different levels for different people. Thank you. So what I was gonna say is that I did 50% stocks and 50% crypto. My 50% stocks look incredible for long term. So if you're looking to become a millionaire, I'm going to become a millionaire guaranteed by the typical way my parents, or like typical way a financial advisor tells you, which is you buy mutual fund, index funds, like the Dave Ramsey type of thing, and then you sit it there for 40 years, and then there you go, you're a millionaire. So I'm gonna become a millionaire by the time I retire, because the money I have plus all the $6,000 I'll be putting in my Roth IRA, boom, that's gonna happen. But on the other hand, with crypto, that other 50%, it's an amazing stable positions in place that I highly recommend you take a look at on the ones that I have already mentioned. Got it? It's incredible. Loving it. So don't miss these tips, guys, because I think they're highly important for those who are beginners who are watching and probably asking themselves, oh wow, I didn't know that. Because if you come to crypto putting 100% of your portfolio and you lose, then that's exactly how you end up leaving the markets, hating it. And well, I don't want that, because that's your money, and I think this is a great place to be. Let's go. Can you buy Everdome through Coinbase Wallet? I don't really use Coinbase Wallet 6 and band. Don't really use it because of the Ethereum fees, so I wouldn't be able to tell you for sure. Welcome, your what a name. Welcome. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody. I'm super happy to have you. And well, at this time, I'm gonna go now to, let's go and see the price reaction, shall we? This is Tectonic, and thus far in the last 5 minutes, as you're seeing right now on the screen, we have some nice prices. I'll go back. Where is it? Here it is. Bam. So this is what the price of Tectonic looks like. We're starting to see some, since 3 p.m. today, we're starting to see a nice flat line instead of, I mean, you can totally see how the price was declining right now. We're starting to see a nice flat line here on Tectonic for the last couple of hours. So that's good news. That's good news. I'll agree, that's good news. For the price of Shiba Inu, I'm going to go ahead and do the 5 minutes. And I'll go ahead and focus on the price right now. How we doing right now with Shiba, the little Shiba Inu? Go ahead and start asking your questions, everybody. I'm here for you. I'll have Kroken right now. We'll go ahead and put the 5 minutes, everybody. Let's see what's going on. By the way, as I'm fixing all of this, let me share with you that today I made some offers for NFTs in Nifty Getaway, which is from Gemini. So if you're looking for an NFT provider place to work or to buy, go to a Nifty Getaway from Gemini. Highly recommend it. Looks very professional. I like it. I've been using it, and it's not because I got a free NFT from them, right? But I really like it, and you can pay with a credit card, so you can avoid the Ethereum fees or any other cryptocurrency fees. So I like that. I really like that. If you're looking for something that you don't pay gas fees, Nifty Getaway, it's your way to go. I'm doing it thus far. That's what we're seeing, guys. Tectonic here. All right. So with a lot of different boats, I'm going to go ahead and start closing this poll right now, which was, what do you prefer, staking or liquidity pool? And with 88 votes, we have staking winning at 72%. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. The price right now of Tectonic, which is coming back down, everybody, at a 5038, 30 something. It is what it is, everybody. It is what it is, and we like it. Why not? Welcome. Oh, man. Crow Army, baby. Of course, Chris. Of course. When selling crypto, it is better to put in a stablecoin like Tether or fiat wallet. Thanks, Oscar. When selling crypto, so probably, well, I mean, if you sell crypto on Coinbase, you're gonna get USDC. I'm sorry, you're gonna get USD, which is the dollar, right? When you are selling crypto in other different type of exchanges or protocols, you're probably are gonna be given a stable coin like Tether or something like that. As of right now, I haven't experienced that, but I will tell you that if you go to like maybe Sushi Swap or other ones, you'll probably be given that. Yes, staking is just more convenient. In my opinion, that's the way I see it too, for sure. Sire single track. What are your thoughts on single finance? Are you staking VVS for single rewards? Hey, that's a great question. I'm not there yet, but I want to do it. I want to do single finance. I went over their tokenomics and they make so much sense. The reason why I haven't bought VVS for single finance is that I'm just putting a lot of money right now on NFTs. So I think it's a good problem to have. The desire to devour all the NFTs you can. Sadly, at this time, it's gonna have to have better money management skills, because if I have $1,000, I want to buy as many NFTs because the ones I'm buying are amazing and they're going very fast in price. So in my opinion, I still want to have more money very quickly. I buy NFTs instead of these ones that I have to wait a much longer period of time to have a change in price. You see what I'm saying? Boom. I'll leave it in Crow right now. We're doing well. Coming up right now with Crow. And I'll open the BB bands. Take a look at this one. Not a problem. Loving it. It's a good question. Crow is the way to go. Crow is putting their money where the mouth is. Tonight and tomorrow, it will retrace back up. And that is exactly, I mean, earlier today, with the Fed emergency meeting, we got a price retracement on most of the stocks got hit today, man. You guys see the stock market? It got hit bad, man. Let me show you. Let me see. Here I have on my stock 13. I mean, I can show you on the screen, but I mean, why not? Why not, right? Classic camera. Can you focus? Anyway, 13,000 NASDAQ, 2.78%, 1.90% S&P, 1.43% Dow Jones. Delicious, man. Delicious. I love it. I'm happy that I already, I already have my Roth IRA, completed. So I'm just waiting, man. Just collecting those fees and dividends.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Crypto Bull. What's going on?
Oscar, you have to check the charts on MetaRuffy. Most insane metaverse project of 2022. Just getting started. Dev spending 400K in marketing. 100.
Well, I don't like that. I don't like that they're spending a lot in marketing, because in the words of Charles Hoskinson, you should be putting that money in development and better utility and all that good stuff. Marketing is super secondary. That's how I'm trained. That's how I'm wired, right? Unless you're crypto.com and you have so much money in your balance sheet that you can do whatever in the world you want. Because they're obviously spending a lot of money in marketing. Meta Ruffy, Crypto Bull Doge, thank you for your kind and amazing support. Gotta say thank you. You're awesome. I have no idea, I haven't heard of that one, but just to hear Meta Ruffy kind of sounds a little suspicious. But just because you donated, why not? I'll go ahead and open this one a little bit. Just look, if this one that you're telling me is in the 5,000s, then I already know. Here it is. 3,000. I predicted it. I predicted the damage. All. So guys, you are seeing right now on the screen. Okay. Well, buying a smart chain. Okay. Well, thank you for letting us know about this one. Super appreciate it. Thank you. That was good. Caution. Hey, what's going on? What is going on? The metaverse game is developed already. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you, Crypto Bull. Appreciate it. No, I mean definitely. And I was and I'm still doing my due diligence when it comes to these metaverse projects. Let me tell you something. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the metaverse, shall we? See, we already covered the topics that I wanted to cover when it comes to why the market is down. But when it comes to the metaverse, Facebook, I think that's the key word. Well, not early, but late in 2021, Facebook changed its entire name to Meta, so it was better positioned for the metaverse. And we saw cryptos blowing out of the charts: Sandbox, Gala, Decentraland, Axie, right? I missed the train. How about you? Do you guys get it? Because I missed it. Classic, right? It happens. But guess what? Now Facebook is got hit massively because of the loss in user base, and the loss in the battle of eyeballs to TikTok. And the greatest loss since, or like actually the greatest loss ever recorded in the history of the stock market, because Facebook just dropped massively. So at this point, some analysts are saying that this push for the metaverse may be hurting the company much more than it's helping it. Maybe it's not the right time for Facebook yet. But in a short-term scenario, of course, it's gonna be hard for them to probably sell the metaverse to everyone. I mean, do you really want to have a glasses, a computer, a screen, a lot of time, like a long periods of time on your eyes? Probably not. In my case, like I'm already almost 30. I mean, probably that's gonna be sounded more appealing to the younger generations. But yeah, and that's gonna create more issues and more different problems. But what I'm saying is, I do agree that the metaverse for sure will be an amazing story to tell, and the early companies that do put a lot of money into it will be very well rewarded. And I mean, that's what Facebook is doing right now. And I mentioned a couple lives ago how I talked to a friend of mine who works at a Meta, and he told me, because he actually got hired in that metaverse department, in the VR type of department. It was a great conversation I had with him. And he told me, Oscar, Facebook or Meta has buildings, and they're building more buildings only dedicated for VR, solely and only for VR and the next gen forward. And I'm like, wow, really? He's like, yeah, they have money, man. So in a way, Mark Zuckerberg right now, he got hit from all sides because of what happened to Facebook. But it could be a bounce back underdog story where all of the people are giving Mark lead, and they're telling him like, you're losing your competition to TikTok because of the user base. But what if Facebook or Meta comes out of the blue and they're like, oh well, guess what? For the metaverse, we're ready, first, set, and go. And that's how they're gonna profit a lot. Because if that's the case, then we may see another Google, another Amazon just ramping up and just having no competition, right? So thinking about those terms, I think it is highly important for us to realize that because I did buy $100 of Facebook a couple days ago, just kind of start my portfolio there, because it is very important, right? The metaverse is going to be something very real. You may not agree with it 100%, but guess what? I don't have to agree with it to make money, and that's why we have crypto and all these securities when it comes to the stock market. Isn't that awesome? Stargazer question: if I want to sell a certain crypto coin so that I can buy another crypto coin, what's the best way to do it? Sell some crow to buy Gala. Well, that question, if you want to do that, you just sell it. Then with the money you buy the new one. Oftentimes you can convert it. That happens on Coinbase, but you don't have Crow and you don't have Gala. Last time I checked. So you will just have to sell it. incur the gain or loss, right? Which you will have to report if it's a gain to taxes, classic IRS, and just buy the new one. Absolutely. Let's go. Is this downtrend because of the Ukraine conflict? What's going on? I'm cool. Partly yes. Partially, for the most part, it's gonna be for the Fed meeting on Monday. There's a lot of volatility. There's a lot of questions happening, and that is something pretty exciting that will happen later on. But of course, also for what's happening, with Ukraine right now and Russia, that is altering the markets, and there's just volatility and uncertainty all across the board. Anytime, of course. Alrighty, fam. Guess what? That's exactly what I wanted to tell you in this nice, beautiful time that we had together. So we went over, different reasons what's going on with the market. I've explained that earlier in the live, so go ahead and check it out if you missed it. And well, the cryptocurrencies right now, as far as how they're moving, here's my thoughts. Have money on this side. I have it. I have some money, and I'll be getting more soon, so I'll be ready. And for those who are excited for NFTs, don't miss it. If you want to join the Patreon, the top of the link on the chat or in the description down below, we have people dedicated on NFTs. We have Eric with his new NFT project. It's just like, it's going to be big, guys. And I'm pretty excited to be whitelisted. What is whitelisted? All of those questions answered there behind the scenes. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. You were amazing. Thank you, Mommy, and all the moderators, the VIP members, the new subscribers. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you found it useful. And I catch you later, everybody. You're awesome. It's time for me to relax and enjoy. We've been doing lives very consistently because there's a couple of things to talk about, right? So I'm pretty happy. And are you gonna watch the Super Bowl? That'll be insane. I mean, we have the 50 Cent, if I'm not mistaken, Eminem, and other people Snoop Dogg. So wow, it's gonna be a classic. It's gonna be really a good one. I'm not really a big fan of rap, but I'm a fan of Eminem. I mean, 8 Mile. I lived in Michigan for a year, and Michigan is just a beautiful state. The only thing I can tell you about Michigan is that for the most part, you have to shovel snow, and it gets tiring, and I don't like it. But on the other hand, Michigan, I love you. 313, yeah, because 312 is Chicago. Isn't that amazing? We have to have fun in life, right? And enjoy. You guys take care, guys. You're awesome. Take it easy, and as always, don't forget to get your physical coins. They're pretty cool. First link in the description down below. They have even more. They're adding more every single time. Saitama, Baby Doge. So whichever you want, take a look at it. Have a good one, guys. Blue Collar. Thank you, Blue Collar, for your donation and your awesome loyalty. Catch you later, guys. Peace. Let's go.